What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, January 19th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Zac Efron posted on Instagram Wednesday a photo of himself in character as serial killer Ted Bundy from the upcoming film Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. The actor captioned the black and white photo, "Meet Ted," at hashtag behind the scenes, which featured Efron on set taking a mugshot while wearing a white t-shirt and high-waisted pants. The film, from Oscar-nominated documentary filmmaker Joe Burlingame, will be told from the perspective of Bundy's longtime girlfriend, Elizabeth Knopfler, who turned him in to the police. The screenplay, by Michael Weary, won the Nicole Fellowship First Prize. Producers include Nicholas Chartier, Aria Keshian, and Michael Costigan. Efron's Ninja Running Wild banner will also produce alongside Michael Skimmon and Jason Barrett. Actress Lily Collins, who plays Knopfler, also released on Instagram the first photo of herself in character. She wrote, "Meet Liz," alongside the photo that features her sitting by a telephone. Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile does not yet have a release date. Bundy, who raped and murdered over 30 young girls and women, was executed in Florida in 1989. Kristen Wiig is set to star in a new half-an-hour comedy series from executive producer Reese Witherspoon that has been picked up by Apple. The untitled comedy is based on Curtis Stanfield's upcoming short story collection titled "You Think It, I'll Say It," CNN reported. Witherspoon's production company, Hello Sunshine, is handling the project, with Colin McGinnis serving as the creator and showrunner, noted the Hollywood Reporter. McGinnis is also executive producing alongside Lauren Neustadter and Wiig. The show marks the return to television for Wiig, who transitioned over to films after appearing on Saturday Night Live from 2005 to 2012. For Witherspoon, the show is Hello Sunshine's third project with Apple, including a series starring Octavia Spencer titled "Are You Sleeping?" and an untitled morning show drama that stars the actress and Jennifer Aniston. Apple has yet to announce how it will release its upcoming slate of original programming that also includes the Steven Spielberg-produced Amazing Stories anthology and the space drama C. Paul Rudd has been named Hasty Pudding's Theatrical's 52nd Man of the Year. The actor and screenwriter will be honored by Harvard University's famed acting troupe on February 2nd, where he will receive his Pudding Pop at the Farkas Hall Performing Arts Theatre in Cambridge. A roast of Rudd and a live-stream press conference will also be taking place. Pudding President Amir Weeks said in a statement, "We're incredibly excited to be honoring Mr. Rudd as our Man of the Year. The entire company is in awe of his many accomplishments in film and television, specifically in his ability to have not aged since 1995. We cannot wait for him to reveal the fountain of youth to us. Oh, and we hear he's a pretty funny guy too." The Hastings Pudding Theatrical Man and Woman of the Year's awards are presented annually to performers who have made lasting and impressive contributions to the world of entertainment. Robert Downey Jr., Tom Hanks, Chris Pratt, Robert De Niro, Harrison Ford, Justin Timberlake, and most recently Ryan Reynolds in 2017. Mila Kunis was named Hasty Pudding's Theatrical 68th Woman of the Year on Wednesday. Rudd is best known for starring in the films Ant-Man, Anchorman, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, I Love You, Man, Clueless, and Wet Hot American Summer, among many others. The Suicide Squad has a new target in their first trailer for an upcoming animated film, Hell to Pay. The clip released by IGN Wednesday featured familiar faces from the 2016 theatrical film, including Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang, who are accompanied by the likes of Killer Frost, Bronze Tiger, and the snake-like Copperhead. The film revolved around the Suicide Squad, also known as the Task Force X, being told by government agent Amanda Waller to take out the villainous Vandal Savage, who is immortal. The mission, which Waller explains is completely off the books, which will afford the Suicide Squad members a year off of their prison sentence. The film also featured the Suicide Squad taking on other DC comic villains, such as Silver Banshee, Zoom, Two-Face, Knockout, Vertigo, Professor Pig, Blockbuster, and Tobias Whale, Nerdist reported. Hell to Pay features a voice cast that will include Christian Slater as Deadshot, DC animation veteran Tara Strong as Harley Quinn, Vanessa Williams as Amanda Waller, Liam McIntyre as Captain Boomerang, Kristen Bauer Van Straten as Killer Frost, and Billy Brown as Bronze Tiger. Suicide Squad Hell to Pay currently has no set release date. Nancy Pelosi will serve as a guest judge in Season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. The former Speaker of the House will appear on the VH1 variety competition alongside Vanessa Hudgens, Titus Burgess, Emma Bunton, and other stars, according to a network press release. Kristen Chenoweth, Mark Jacobs, Shay Mitchell, Chris Colfer, Adam Lambert, Constance Zimmer, Todd Hall, Gracias Bouvier, Jeffrey Bauer Chapman, and Nicole Byer will also help returning panelists RuPaul, Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, and Ross Matthews. Former contestants Aja, Ben De La Creme, Chi-Chi DeVane, Kennedy Davenport, Milk, Morgan McMichaels, Shangri-La, Thorgy Thor, and Trixie Mattel will compete in the new season. McMichaels appeared in the new teaser released Thursday. The Season 2 star said, "I'm Morgan McMichaels, and I'm back to slay the children. From Season 2 till now, I've gotten a lot older, a lot fatter, and I use a lot more cosmetics." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle dazzled during a visit to Cardiff Castle in Wales. The 33-year-old British royal and 36-year-old American actress were all smiles as they greeted crowds during the official royal outing Thursday. BBC report Prince Harry and Markle were met by well-wishers holding flags and balloons. Two children, 6-year-old Harry Smith and 9-year-old Meghan Taylor, presented the couple with an early wedding gift. Kensington Palace captioned photos of the moment on Twitter. Prince Harry and Miss Markle are presented with a traditional Celtic love spoon by local children named Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry and Miss Markle were presented with the Celtic Love Spoon. Prince Harry and Markle attended the Welsh Festival of Culture during their tour of Cardiff Castle, where they met musicians, poets, and leading sportsmen and women. The Prince shared his appreciation for Welsh singing with Markle. He said, according to BBC, "You are only going to hear the best singing in Wales." Prince Harry and Markle are touring cities in the UK ahead of their wedding in May as a way to introduce the actress to her new home. Kensington Palace confirmed in November that the Suits star intends to become a UK citizen. Teen Mom OG star Catelynn Lowell is back in treatment. The 25-year-old television personality announced in a tweet Wednesday that she's seeking additional help from childhood trauma after being treated for suicidal thoughts. Lowell wrote, "Well, they say 3 times a charm. I'm going back to treatment people for 6 weeks to work on my trauma and getting on different meds." Lowell said in a follow-up to tweet to a fan that she's working on her childhood trauma. She most recently entered a 6-week program in November and returned home December 30th. The star wrote, "At the time, so excited for the future and seeing my family. 6 weeks of treatment and I feel good. Gotta work when I get home. Thanks for all your support." Lowell came to fame on the MTV series 16 and Pregnant before starring on Teen Mom. The series co-stars Farrah Abraham, Amber Portwood, and Macy Bookout, and returned for a 7th season in November. Savannah Guthrie and New Today co-host Hoda Kotb said they instantly clicked. The broadcast journalist said in a joint interview on Wednesday's episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon that they focus on the positive following Matt Lauer's dismissal from the NBC morning show. Kotb said, "Savannah and I started anchoring together. It was just weird. It was like if you ever met a friend and had like a great moment where you say to yourself, wow, that was so much fun. That works. I think we had an instant thing." Guthrie added, "It just clicked. It felt so good. We're so happy." Kotb, who previously hosted Today's 4th Hour with Kathy Lee Gifford, was promoted to co-anchor this month after Lauer was fired in November following allegations of sexual misconduct in the workplace. Kotb said it was a difficult time for the show, no question. Guthrie added, "It was hard, but something really lovely and positive has happened. I think that's where we're focused." Guthrie and Kotb are the first female co-anchors in the show's 66-year history. The pair bonded over dinner January 6th after Kotb was announced as Guthrie's new co-anchor. Guthrie wrote at the time, "It's ladies' night and the feeling's right." Katie Couric has returned to NBC to co-host the opening ceremonies for the Olympic Winter Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Couric will be joined by host Mike Tirico, who is replacing Bob Costas as NBC's primetime host for the Games. The opening ceremony will air February 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC. Couric will also contribute to the NBC's coverage of the Winter Olympics following the opening ceremonies. Jim Bell, the president of NBC Olympics Production and Programming, said in a statement, "It's beyond exciting to welcome Katie back to our Olympic booth. Katie has extensive Olympic experience, having anchored the Today Show at 6 previous games and hosting the opening ceremonies in Sydney, Salt Lake City, and Athens." He continued by saying, "We have been eagerly awaiting Mike's first primetime Olympic hosting duties, and now with Mike and Katie, viewers will have 2 pros and 2 terrific storytellers leading the way. I'm looking forward to both of them engaging with Joshua for his key analysts and first share with our viewers so memorably at Beijing in 2008. I have no doubt this compelling trio will capture both the significance and glories of the ceremony's signature moments." Former Parenthood star Monica Potter says she has colitis. The 46-year-old actress who played Christina Braverman on the NBC series clarified her condition in an Instagram video Thursday after appearing to announce her fourth pregnancy. Potter captioned the post, "Thank you to everyone who has sent me well wishes. I'm not pregnant, but wanted to shed some light on some serious issues we may all deal with, especially women. I have colitis for almost 2 years, and sometimes when I get flare-ups, it's painful and frustrating. So for all of you who suffer from colitis and other abdominal issues, please know you're not alone." She also added, "I'm going for a checkup Friday and follow with the colonoscopy this month. I want to stress the importance of getting regular checkups with your gastroenterologist or family physician." Camila Cabello performed her hit song Havana Wednesday on The Tonight Show with host Jimmy Fallon and The Roots. The performance was part of the late night show's classroom instrument segment and involved guests and The Roots using items such as hand clappers, a kazoo, an orange shaker, and a triangle to recreate the song. Cabello and the rest of the Tonight Show crew were all seen wearing tropical themed attire complete with sunglasses. Fallon during the performance used different instruments throughout as he switched between a wood block, bass drum, and a Casio keyboard. Havana was released as part of Cabello's solo debut album Camilla. The album is Cabello's first since departing the musical group Fifth Harmony. Selena Gomez is calling out ex-boyfriend Nick Jonas over a ruined double date. The 25-year-old actress prompted Jonas on Wednesday's episode of the BBC's Radio 1 Breakfast Show to explain how he spoiled an outing with Joe Jonas and Taylor Swift in Central Park a decade ago. Gomez recorded a video message from Jonas that Breakfast Show host Nick Grissom played during a segment called Heart Rate Monitor. Jonas answered questions while hooked up to a heart rate monitor. The actress said, "Hello, Nicholas, it's Selena Gomez. So I know what you're doing, and I would like to remind you of a time when we all went to Central Park together. It was definitely over 10 years ago. I was wondering if that brought up anything for you." Jonas's heart rate climbed up to 90 as he explained how he and Gomez visited Central Park while he and his brothers Joe Jonas and Kevin Jonas were still part of the boy band the Jonas Brothers. The singer said, "We were very proud of our relationship, and she was unhappy that her Central Park experience was ruined by the fact that I walked about 20 feet away from her. Even though they were taking pictures of us and obviously we were together, I was like, I would be better if we stand about 25 feet apart." He also recounted it ruined her Central Park experience, so her and Taylor Swift, who was dating my brother Joe, but we never confirmed it, walked 25 feet behind us as we walked through the park by ourselves. Gomez and Jonas were just 16 years old when they dated for several months in 2008. The actress described her romance with Jonas as puppy love in an interview with Capital FM in 2015. Justin Timberlake says he has made peace with Janet Jackson following the pair's infamous 2004 Super Bowl halftime show that involved Jackson's breasts being accidentally exposed. The singer discussed how he felt about the incident with Beats One host Zane Lowe as he prepared to take the stage February 4th for the halftime show of Super Bowl 52. Timberlake said, "I stumbled through it. To be quite honest, I had my wires crossed, and it's something that you have to look back and go, oh, okay, well, you can't change what happened, but you can move forward and learn from it." He also added, "Absolutely, yeah, and I don't know that a lot of people know that." He continued resolving the situation with Jackson. I don't think it's my job to do that because you value the relationships that you do have with people. The first part of Timberlake's interview with Lowell was broadcast Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Beats One. Timberlake previously talked about his halftime show incident with Jackson while appearing on The Late Show, joking with host Stephen Colbert. "Apparently a lot of people watch the Super Bowl. I have learned a lot that a lot of people watch the Super Bowl." Keith Urban has announced a new album titled Graffiti U and a world tour set for 2018. Urban announced a new album and tour Wednesday as he performed a surprise-free show at the Exit Inn Rock Club in Nashville. The country star said of the album and tour named while speaking with Rolling Stone magazine, "I was toying with the letter U. Obviously, it's the first letter of my last name, but I like that when you say it, it's also the word you. For me, that's the listener, that's the audience." He continued, "Graffiti to me felt very uninhabited, artistic, liberated expression. Graffiti to me is a blank canvas and pure artistic expression upon that." Urban has yet to announce a release date for the album. The initial dates for the world tour include 58 shows across the United States and Canada. The tour is set to kick off June 15th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater in St. Louis before wrapping up November 3rd at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1993, production begins on Toy Story. Production on Toy Story begins, the first feature-length film created by the pioneering Pixar Animation Studios. Originally a brand of the filmmaker George Lucas's visual effects company, Industrial Light and Magic, Pixar first put itself on the map with special effects produced for such films as Young Sherlock Holmes in 1985, which featured the first fully three-dimensional digital and computer-generated image, CGI. In 1986, Pixar became an independent company after it was purchased by Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Computer. The fledgling company's inaugural product was the Pixar Image Computer, which the former Disney animator John Lasseter soon used to produce an animated short film, Luxo Jr. The film won Best Animated Short at the 1986 Academy Awards, raising Pixar's profile considerably. Lasseter won another Oscar in 1989 for Tin Toy, an animated short featuring a mechanical drummer named Tinny, maneuvering around in a baby's playroom. Tinny later became the basis of Buzz Lightyear, one of the spaceman toys who was one of the Toy Story's main characters. In 1991, based on the success of Pixar's short films, the company signed a $26 million deal with the Walt Disney Company to develop, produce, and distribute up to 3 animated features. The Little Mermaid in 1989 had become Disney's most successful film to date, and the company was ready to take on more chances on innovative animation techniques. Approached by Lasseter and a possible Christmas program, Disney's chief of film production, Jeffrey Katzenberg, instead responded with a 3-picture deal. Toy Story was the first Pixar. Its plot revolved around the rivalry between the cowboy Woody, previously the favorite toy of a little boy named Andy, and Buzz Lightyear, a shiny new astronaut toy that Andy receives for a birthday present. Multiple Oscar winner Tom Hanks lent his famous voice to Woody, while Tim Allen of TV's Home Improvement was Buzz. Though Pixar's long development process included drawings, paintings, sculptures, and photographs, the final work for the film was all done on computers. The sophisticated animation created a vivid 3-dimensional world full of color and movement, where toys included such childhood classics as Toy Soldiers, Mr. Potato Head, and Etch-a-Sketch come to life. Released in November 1995, Toy Story received universally positive reviews and would eventually gross more than $192 million at the box office domestically and $358 million worldwide. Lasseter received the Special Academy Award for leading the Pixar team, and the movie became the first animated feature to ever score an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Toy Story's tremendous success, and that later of such films as Finding Nemo and The Incredibles, earned Pixar a reputation of Hollywood's preeminent animation studio. In 2006, in an effort to continue the bond between the two companies, Disney bought Pixar's, for which Jobs had paid $10 million in 1986 for a staggering $7.4 billion. And as your entertainment report for Friday, January 19th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.